It's Travel and Bang. You ready? Let's get into it, baby.
Ah yeah, it's time to travel and bang, baby.
Okay, as I promised, bringing you the detailed, amazing adventure story that I had in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. I'm gonna ask for everyone to jump in the time traveling DeLorean with me, like Marty McFly, back to 2014. I want you to embrace, I want you to soak up the story, because this is what Travel and Bang is about. It's about going to new places and having epic experiences with beautiful women and just seeing life. You only have such a short time on the planet. It's not that short, but you know what I'm saying. So you want to experience everything. 2014, where was I? I was in Kandahar Airfield, Afghanistan. It was a NATO military installation. NATO and the US military, doing a defense contract, doing logistics support at the time for the US Army. For everyone who's not understands about what contracting is, you work 7 days a week, 12-hour days, no days off. Neither do you want to have time off in that environment. You know what I mean? You came out there to make money, and that's what you do. So every 4 to 5 months, they give you 30 days vacation. This time, I already knew in advance that they had the FIFA World Cup in Brazil. I'm half German. I wanted to check out the Germans, how they fare against one of the best soccer teams, if you want to call it football, on the planet. So months in advance, I already made contact with a beautiful, beautiful, just voluptuous, beautiful Brazilian woman. Her name was Fernanda. Okay, she looked kind of like Jennifer Lopez in her 20s with dirty blonde curly hair. Beautiful. We clicked really well. After a video call we did, she was like, hey, when you get here, let me know. We'll hook up, we'll chill. Okay, at the same time, you want to pre-plan, write notes, gentlemen. I went to Airbnb. At the time, Airbnb was brand new, you know what I mean? So a lot of people didn't really know about that. A lot of people, you know, so I went ahead and rented a studio apartment, if you want to call it that, right? In the, right into Copacabana. All right. Now, at the same time, I already put in my vacation time. Boom. June comes. I go ahead and charter flight, leave Afghanistan all the way to Dubai. And then that's when the voyage really begins. Jumping on the flight, it had to be like 20 hours. Gentlemen, bring your melatonin, bring your sleeping pills. The flight is long. There's gonna be pit stops. Yes, screaming kids. It's annoying on the plane. Just smelly, weird people, you understand? So finally get to Rio de Janeiro. It is everything that you thought it was gonna be. You know, if you see the videos and the films online, it's very similar to that. You know what I mean? It was different, but it wasn't that shocking because we already exposed to it. Okay, so I go down to the Copacabana beach front area at the high rise is where the apartment was I rented. It's like $40 a night. Okay, it doesn't get any better than that. It is not a luxury, poshed up place, but it is decent. It's a good, clean, nice studio apartment. $40 a night. You can't beat that, gentlemen. And you know, for all the gentlemen out there, it's like, yeah, but yo, Dutch, I don't have the money, even that money for accommodations, right? Say you're pimping on a budget, right? Well, you go to couchsurfing.com. Write that down. Couchsurfing.com. And you can stay for free if you negotiate it with such, and sleep on someone's couch or staying in their guest bedroom. If you make that type of negotiation and there's that type of trust built, right? So you can do that as well. Okay, this apartment is beautiful. On the balcony, you can see the whole Copacabana. Okay, the beach is down there, the ocean. Everyone looks like an ant. You know, you have then this beautiful sidewalk walkway with textiles all up and down the sidewalk. Bicyclers, everything. It's just the sunsets are to die for. On the left in the distance, you can see the Sugarloaf Mountains. It's like, wow, you know what I mean? I just couldn't believe for that price that I got all that, right? Okay, from there, The next day, I hooked up with Fernanda. Fernanda, let me talk about Brazilian women in comparisons like to us and what women in the United States. I noticed that when I was going out with Fernanda, that she made it very known, very warm, very touchy-feely, very, you know, I just felt from that minute that there was this open connection. Whereas with some women, a lot of women back in our country, that a lot of women are closed off. It's like you're swimming upstream, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's just, I feel like there's a disconnect a lot of times with the women in the United States, you know what I mean? And I just felt also, I noticed like when we went to a restaurant right on the Copacabana beach, or it might have been in Ipanema, the Ipanema area, you know, we had rice and beans and fish. And I remember paying for it and her thanking me for the meal. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that doesn't happen in the US, but it's like, that's what I appreciated. You know what I mean? Beautiful, gorgeous. From a scale 1 to 10, she had been a 9. And she was just open, friendly. You know what I mean? You know, you can also see their work ethic if you ever get to see them in action at their jobs. That, you know, they're very hard working, they're very family orientated. And I also heard if you are in a relationship with a Brazilian chica, you better watch it because they're possessive. They don't play that stupid stuff, dudes. You know what I mean? But that's another story. So, you know, because you don't want to be a jabroni, you don't want to get stuck in just going to the beach only, you know. Even the beaches, let's touch on that, is beautiful, you know what I mean? Now, not every woman is wearing a thong. It ain't like these, you know, house music videos where every woman is big bubble butt wearing a thong. But yes, they are very beautiful people. Beautiful women are in Brazil, you know what I mean? All different shades and complexions and flavors. Some of them got thongs with their butt cheeks hanging out, some of them don't. You know what I mean? But it was beautiful. It was awesome eye candy, you know, and a lot of them are really, really 420 friendly if you're into that sort of thing. You know what I mean? So that's also awesome. You know, you could be just walking and all of a sudden, you know, beautiful chick on the side with her friends, you know, wants to, you know, smoke some trees and shoot the shit with you. Now, a lot of Brazilian women don't speak too much English, so try to be prepared when you go there to at least know some basic vocabulary of Portuguese, okay? The areas on the Copacabana that I like is postos. Every section is segregated into postos, or posts. So post 9 and post 10 were my favorite. I just felt it was my vibe, you know, and different posts are like different flavors of people, different vibes, different types of people. So post 9 and 10, that's what I was feeling, okay? Now you got other beaches too. If you go further up the coast, okay, they got a beautiful, oh man, just bring a honey bunny, or, you know, a matter of fact, don't bring a honey bunny. You can go there and find several dozens honey bunnies there, all right? The Cabo Frio and the Arraial do Cabo, okay? This is up the coast. These beaches are marvelous. They're beautiful. It's clear water. You can see through it like it's your bathtub. It's beautiful, pristine white sand. It's just tropical. It's everything you thought it would be in paradise, you understand? And the women, once again, booyah. And you know, we're talking about, they're so cool. They're so laid back, Brazilian women. When I was Fernanda, that time I was at the Cabo Frio, I was with Fernanda and her friend Juliana. Juliana is a mixed, beautiful, voluptuous woman, curly, frizzy hair, mulata, you know? And they were cool. They were even cool telling me like, hey, if you want to talk to those girls over there, hey, not a problem. You know what I'm saying? They were liberated like that. They were cool. They were like, it's your vacation, Poppy. So, you know what I mean? She's like, do it. Do what you need to do. You know what I mean? And that's what I really appreciated, being in that beach environment, just being able to walk up on these Brazilian women and they're all cool. They're all chill. Even if they're not attracted to you, they're still chill. They're still touchy-feely. They're warm. They're embracing. And I just don't experience that into the US that much. And that's once again why I tell travel bangers out there, Do what you got to do after this corona passes. Do what you got to do to visit these other countries. These women are beautiful, they're gorgeous, and they're so accepting of men, masculine sexual men. They're so into that, you know what I mean? Okay, so you can also go to another beach. Okay, they got this rental boat, this boat rental that will take you to all sorts of different beaches as well. You know what I mean? I think that was like $10, $15, depending on what part of the year. And you can do like a tour of the different islands off the main line, of the coast, right? Now, what's also beautiful is when you go back to the Copacabana, right, the Ipanema, what you want to do is don't rent a car, okay? There's no reason to rent a car in Brazil. I would say taxi, they got, you know what I mean? They got taxis, now they probably got Uber, you know, and we're talking about cut that price in half, whatever you pay in the States. And it's pretty good. And you also can download an app the app is called Bike Itaú, Bike Itaú, and you basically pay $3 per month and you can go anywhere and rent the bike. You know, them stands with those bikes, you know what I mean, with those slots. Boom, grab a bike, you and the honey bunny, or maybe you and, like me, Fernanda and Juliana, both on a bicycle going down that sidewalk, boardwalk. Beautiful, awesome. Just going to different places, seeing different things. The metro, don't sleep on the metro. They have a really awesome transportation system in Brazil, the metro. It definitely is a $1 one way, so it is affordable. You know what I'm saying? It is affordable. Now, things might have changed. I do understand that it's been a while since 2014, so things probably definitely changed. Different areas you want to go to. Check out the Christ the Redeemer. I'm not a Christian, but I thought that was awesome. The Christ the Redeemer, that huge methylitic statue of Jesus. Christ the Redeemer. I thought that was awesome. Never seen nothing like it. It was mind-blowing. If you go by the Sugarloaf Mountains, you can use as I said before, a trolley up to check out the Sugarloaf Mountain, and then you got Leme Fort and the Copacabana Fort, okay? And these are like old military installations from back in the day. It's like a tourist attraction now. It was kind of interesting, I guess. Botanical gardens that has 6,500 different species of plants and trees indigenous to Brazil. If you're into the nature thing, definitely check out their botanical gardens, $4 to get in. Also, if you're into architecture, they got this Italian architecture building built in the 1920s, Parque Lage. I think I'm murdering that name, so, you know, give me a freebie pass on that. But also the Museum of Tomorrow, okay, that was specifically built for the Olympics going down at that time. Okay, it's like this big architecture. I don't even know what to call it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where you look at it and you're like, what is this? What is this? You know what I mean? So, other than that, okay. So the soccer. All right. I know you're like, man, hey, what happened to the World Cup, yo? Listen, I'm going to tell you a secret that I'm kind of ashamed of. I had so much fun, so much sexual intimacy with Fernanda, and we even like, I got lucky. I got two action with her and Juliana. I had so much fun, so much satisfaction, so much. I don't even want to get it. I want to tell you the details because I don't want them to ban this video, but I had so much fun. I didn't even go to the nosebleed seat that I purchased at the Maracanã Stadium. I don't know. I know you think I'm crazy, but I don't know. But I just gave it to somebody. At the end, I had two choices. Go out with them some more, hit the nightlife up, you know what I mean? Or wake up early that next morning and go on I think it was the 13th, 12th, 13th, to check out the World Cup game. And I just decided to party. I just decided to have fun, you know, because being a military contractor, military veteran, we're always on the grind. You never really get time to enjoy yourself with beautiful women. So we hit the nightlife. The party never stops in Brazil. Alcohol is being served 24 hours a day. You can have open container alcohol anywhere you go in Rio de Janeiro. They're cool with that. Clubs are open from 10 to 7 a.m. Okay, you have different areas. You have the Fogo is lined out with bars. Then you have the La Paz area, okay? Very popular with tourists, the La Paz. And the main clubs that Fernanda and her friend Juliana kept taking me to, different nights, just kind of like almost hopping around, going from one place to the next. Fast Food Box. There was one Cerco Vardor. I really liked that one. The music was really, you know what I mean? Alcohol, it wasn't too rah, rah, rah. It was chill. You know what I mean? The Liviano bar, that was cool just for cocktails. You know, it was when I was there, it was a lounge type of vibe. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but I like to chill with beautiful women, drink my dirty martini, you know, and just vibe. You know, I still get tore up from the floor up sometimes, once in a blue moon, but as I'm getting older, I just don't like being inebriated, if you will. You know what I mean? I like to really enjoy new experiences and new places with beautiful women, you know, banging beautiful women and just enjoying life. You know what I mean? But I'll wrap it up like this. Okay, the reason why you really, after the corona passes, you want to check out different places, whether even if it's just off the coast of the US, if you go to the Caribbean. And by the way, I'm gonna hit up on that next video, but you want to travel. As you know, in the US, our dating scene is toxic. It's toxic. I don't even want to get into it because it'll turn into a finger pointing game. But when you travel, you'll notice that the old saying is true. A man is never a prophet in his own land. So when you go to these other countries, I notice I'm always being embraced by hottest of the hot. Okay, an 8, a 9, a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10 is just like the second day. Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. Third day, I was already, you know, Fernanda was already doing double monkey backflips on my Cobra. You know what I mean? I mean, it happened that the seduction process, reciprocators, like Alan Roger Curry, the writer of the book, Ooh, Say It Again. He said that's what you really want, is to connect with women who are reciprocators. And that's what I'm saying that you're going to encounter when you go to places like Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, and hang out at the Copacabana and the Ipanema areas, you know what I mean? You know, it's touristy, so don't wear jewelry, okay? Don't try to look like you're the baller. You will get robbed. You will get robbed. Do not visit favelas unless somebody there invites you and you're cool with them and you trust them, okay? So other than that, that basically sums up my vacation. And bring lots of condoms. Bring lots of condoms. Bring an open mind. Bring an open heart. And be respectful of their culture. Like whatever culture you go into, be respectful. Don't be an American dickhead. You know what I'm saying? That's my Brazil. I probably left some shit out. I probably left some stuff out, people. All right. So till the next time, subscribe, like, holler back at me. Ciao.